Today, I'm pleased to welcome to our studios Daniel Synoski. He is a young man who is interested in religious vocations, and he has an interesting story for you, which I'm sure most of you are not aware of. I know I certainly never heard of this before. But Danny, I'm going to let you tell it. You're a young man who was studying engineering, mechanical and nuclear engineering at Drexel University, and your life is now changing paths. So tell us how this change came about and how the people out there can help.
Yeah, I've been studying engineering, like you said, at Drexel University the last 3 years, but always actively involved in my Catholic community and my faith. And over the last year, began to feel the call to religious life and to the priesthood. I met the Franciscan Friars of the Renewal, a religious community in New York that works with the poor. And I just felt the call to be there and to live that life. And as I looked into that and looked into how I moved forward in that vocation, I realized that I was not able to enter that community and to respond to God's call for my life until I took care of all of my student loans.
So we hear often that there are not a lot of young people interested in religious vocations, but there are, but you told me there's a percentage of people that can't do it simply because of the outstanding debt.
Yeah, there's every year in America about 10,000 people who are discerning a religious vocation, either as a priest, a religious brother, or a religious sister. And of that 10,000, about 42% are not able to respond to that call because of student debt.
Now this is a long journey, because you told me 11 years until you're all through this and actually become a priest. First you're a brother, then you're a priest. So, all right, there's an organization that is helping students like yourself to raise money. And so tell us about this process and how our viewers out there could support you as well.
Yeah, so since 2003, the La Beret Society, which is a Catholic nonprofit based out of Minnesota, has been working to overcome student debt to help people like me to respond to God's call to a religious vocation. Since 2003, they've helped 273 people to enter either seminary or religious formation. And right now I'm part of a class of 13 more who are hoping to do the same and to follow in that as well.
So if people want to help, they can help financially, they can help by praying, you said as well. How do they get in touch with you? What do they do?
Yeah, so there are kind of three ways that people can help support La Beret Society and our mission. The first would be through a financial investment in vocations, and anybody that would want to make that investment, the easiest way to go about that would be to contact me either via email or phone. The second way to help would be to continue to share the mission of La Beret. Obviously, not a lot of people know about what they're doing, but more people need to know about it. So sharing it with as many people as possible and helping me to invite as many people as I can into this journey. And then the third way is obviously through consistent prayer, through praying for vocations and through praying for the La Beret Society and all of those who are discerning religious vocation.
So you are on the path to getting this taken care of. How long do you think until you actually then get into your formal studies?
I'll be fundraising with La Beret until June 30th. And so that'll be the end of this 6-month class. And if I overcome my student loan debt within this 6 months, I would be looking at least another year before I enter. Just some time to prepare myself and my life and my heart for the religious life.
Well, this was something I was not aware of. I really had no idea that debt could stop someone from entering into a religious vocation. We want to make sure that Danny gets to fulfill your wish to become a priest. So if you can help, you can contact him, or you can pass the word along to let him know that people can help the La Beret organization as well. And as he said, of course, we can all pray, and hopefully you'll be back here when you are a priest, that you can tell us how successful it was, and then you could be doing the work to help others.
I would love to. That sounds great. Thank you.
Well, take care. Good luck to you, and we wish you the very, very best.
Thank you. God bless.